Hello, and welcome to this review of Monaco Twisted Lime Classic Margarita. 9% alcohol, made with tequila. Don't know what brand of tequila, the company doesn't say. Some tequila from Mexico. Served chilled, and I had it in the freezer for a few minutes, but it was in the fridge for days. Served chilled or on the rocks. 9% alcohol, like I said. Tequila and triple sec, okay, a liqueur with natural flavors. No coloring added. Canned by House of Monaco, Cold Spring, Minnesota. Well, it's really canned for House of Monaco. It's produced for Atomic Brands. If you look at their website, they show Miami Beach, Florida. I think that's one of their main headquarters. Okay, 140, it says 23 space 146 space 0600. Okay, so the year 2023, 146th day at 6 in the morning, exactly 6 in the morning. Okay, so yeah, not super fresh, but 9% alcohol in a can. It's not going to matter. It'll probably be good for a long time. Of course, the flavors could fade out, I guess. I don't know the science behind that. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, no coloring added. And when you get these kind of products, whether they're flavored malt beverages or spirits based, you'll notice they'll have like a silver gray appearance. Always. They're not gonna have any head of foam. They're not gonna have any lacing. Okay. So we can see this glass does not quite hold 12 ounces. Yep, lime. Definite lime. Which is obviously one of the natural flavors, like a lime extract. I don't have experience with triple sec. I've never bought a brand of it. I've never tried it. I don't drink cocktails, so I don't really know. Now, their website makes quite a claim. It says, this tastes, and there's a watermelon version too. This tastes like a real margarita, but better. They're claiming it tastes better than a regular margarita. Maybe it does, since I've never had a margarita. In 1980, we went on a camping trip to Tallahassee, Florida. Well, actually, we were going to Jekyll Island, Georgia, but we stopped one night in Tallahassee, Florida, at a campground right south of Interstate 10, which is the main highway through northern Florida, east-west highway, and there's all kind of state parks, campgrounds there, easy motels, hotels, easy lodging, So we had the camper, and we were there, and my parents, on the campground, they had like a little restaurant and bar, and my parents said, let's go in there and get something to drink. So they had margaritas, and I remember it was like frozen, like a slushy type thing with the salt around the rim with the big glasses. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. And I just remember asking my mother, can I sip it? Can I sip it? I was 12 years old. My parents would always let me sip their drinks. Back as a 2-year-old, I would sip beer. My parents would be drinking beer in the back patio, and I said, give me some. And they'd let me sip like Miller High Life. Usually they're drinking from those pony bottles, the 7-ounce glass bottles, or maybe 12-ounce short neck bottles, and or it might have been Schlitz. Usually those are the two they would drink. Or Dixie, it was the third Dixie beer, local beer they used to have here. But I can just remember it was so good as a 2-year-old sipping it. And my father said, all babies love beer. That's what he says, all babies love beer. Well, anyway, off track. But that was the only time in 1980 when I sampled a margarita. I think it was like one sip. And it tasted like a lime snowball type of thing. Like we have snowball trucks come around here. Or as they call them up north, snow cones. And, the snowballs with all the flavors. So, this tastes like that, but like I said, that was 44 years ago when I tried, but it does taste like that recollection. It's just like if I drank Miller High Life now, it tastes like what I was tasting in 1980. And Schlitz, kind of like, 1970. Or 71. And those 2 years, I'm thinking early. Yeah, Miller High Life, Schlitz, And with Dixie, we used to have that. That did taste like the recollection, you see. But I wouldn't make it a habit of buying this. In fact, I'll probably never buy it again in my life. I just bought it because I was at Star on the North Star location. On the north end of Louisiana Highway 49, Williams Boulevard, on the southbound side. But that's the new Star. It just opened about a month ago. And I didn't see any liquor I needed, because I don't need any. No beer. I'm like, nah, don't need natural ice. You know, don't need just so-and-so, whatever craft beer. I had them all in, or I've had the ones I wanted in there. But I saw these two, this one and the watermelon, and I said, oh, $2.99? That's not a good price, but it's the only way I'm going to get it. They used to be 2 for $5 before the JB inflation. You know, it used to be 2 for $5, but they're going up. Medium bodied, maybe a high medium, almost heavy. Mostly dry finish though, which you want them to finish dry, not sweet. And a good production product, well-produced product, beer or canned cocktails, RTDs, ready-to-drink canned cocktails, they'll have a dry finish. The sloppy ones, we sweet and cloying in the finish, but then you don't really see those. They don't last. So the ones that are always on the shelves, always, like Monaco cocktails, they always finish right. They always, well, that's why they're so popular. So, Emma Thurn started selling these. They said people kept asking for them, so they started selling 4-packs. Yeah, they're like about $12 a 4-pack, $11.99, I think, something like that. I'm not buying them. I don't need them, you know, but I don't drink these kind of things. I did buy it for the review, and it's very sweet, as you would expect, and I guess margaritas are very sugary sweet, so tastes like real sugar, and doesn't taste like they're adding doggone cane syrup, corn syrup, sorry, high fructose corn syrup. It doesn't taste like that. So I'd say 4.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. It's like almost to the hilt. Tartness is there for sure from the lime, and probably the triple sec, which I don't know how that's supposed to taste, but bitterness is zilch, none. Tartness probably 3.5 out of 5 warheads. Talking about tart real fast. Oh, I'll score this an A. Yeah, it's a definite like 94 out of 100, 9.4 out of 10. Never drink it again. Rather drink beer, you know, honestly. But these are fun to try, you know, for once. And maybe 5 years revisit it. That's about all I could tolerate. But which is why I never drink cocktails, because I don't have any interest in them, A, and B, I don't think I would really want to drink them. But if I'm drinking liquor, like if I go to somebody's house and they say, hey, I'm going to say, yeah, I want it. I'll try it, but I would take it neat at room temperature. Rum, brandy, Canadian whiskey, Irish whiskey, American whiskey, I don't care. Bourbon whiskey, a blended whiskey, I'll drink it neat, you know. Get the better flavor of it. Better assessment of it. But talking about, what was I talking about? Yeah, talking about that. That's right. I was right about that. No, I forgot what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought. Because I wanted to get the score. Oh yeah, talking about sour. A lot of beers that I drink, they'll say sour. This beer is sour. I don't really have any interest in that. I like sour cream if I put it on chili, with chili or something like that. I don't really like when the milk turns sour. Especially when you pour the coffee in it and it's like solids floating around in the coffee, like a powder solids. That's pretty unappetizing. So then I dump the milk out. But these sour beers, I'll buy them, right? And I'll try them, but they never taste sour. They taste tart. Maybe I had one or two that tasted sour, like as I think of sour. But they always taste tart. Not sour, tart. Which to me is a different flavor. Some people would say you're wrong, you're wrong. But to me, it's not the same. I mean, I know does sour cream taste tart? No, it tastes sour. Sour mash whiskey has that like sourdough bagel. A sourdough bagel has that sourness. Sauerkraut, yeah, yeah, like fermented type of thing. But tart is to me different, like a Warheads, which they claim is super sour on a thing with a packaging. I never eat that stuff, but to me it's not. Okay, but that's it. Enough of the extrapolation of the indignation of the investigation of the instigation. And that's all general principles and barometric pressure. But anyway, so general, yeah. So fantastic for what it is. Yeah, a lot of these RTDs are well made now. Jim Beam is in on it now. Beam Suntory's doing it. I think Wild Turkey's got some. Jack Daniel's got them. Jim Beam. I already said that. Crown Royal couldn't resist. They all doing it. And why is that? Because people love them and they buy them like craziness. And if people buy them and they enjoy them, then that's no problem. Unless they're abusing it, but that could be with anything, you know. Got some people abuse exercise. Be berserk over that. But we want to be moderate on this channel. All right, so anyway, laissez les bon temps relais. I would say if you're interested, look for it. They have a locator tool on the website. I'm not too sure how accurate that is. I question that on their site. You could go to Atomic Brands. They'll give you, well, the link doesn't work. And then I had to kind of delete some of the stuff and just put drinkmonaco.com. But, you know, if you're in a convenience store looking around, you probably see it. Whatever flavors. You could try them, whatever they have. I'd like to try the spicy ones. They got some spicy ones with the hot peppers, but hadn't seen it. And apparently they're not sold around here. There's a new vanilla cream made with vodka. Monaco Cocktails vanilla cream. Trying to get in, elbow in on that Chi-Chi's, which is so popular around here. The Chi-Chi's, the little bottles in the convenience store, they're wine based, and then the big bottles in the grocery store and liquor stores, they're liquor based. Tastes the same though, but so that's the world we live in now. This world of ready-to-drink bottled and canned cocktails. And, well, hey, it's not hurting anything. So y'all go to Cold Springs, Minnesota, and tour an alcoholic beverage production facility.